The whole experience of it, I honestly never thought I would go diving ever. The equipment is very expensive, so as a student you need to think about whether you're going to use it or not. I myself have got the kit to be able to go snorkeling, so I have my own wetsuit, I have a mask and a snorkel, and I have my own fins and boots. The kit that I borrow from the university and the dive company, I do borrow a thicker wetsuit because again it gets very cold. I borrow a BCD and regulators, and I also borrow a cylinder. That's very important. The cylinder is very important to be able to breathe under the water. So when you're putting all the kit together, first of all you would be putting your BCD onto your cylinder and making sure that that's secure and it won't fall off. You then attach the regs to the cylinder and to the BCD. This will allow you to be able to inflate your BCD and be able to breathe under the water. You spend most of your time getting dressed and undressed after the dive. You probably spend at least an hour just trying to get yourself sorted, set your camera up, set your equipment up, get a risk assessment sorted. You have to get a weight belt, and this allows you to be able to sink in the water. So by the time you've got all of your kit on, it's probably around about 23 kg worth of weight. I was so nervous when I was going into the water, but when you're actually submerged in the water and just like looking up and watching the bubbles float to the surface, it is just such a relaxing experience. It's just so fulfilling. The more you look and the more you find things, you have like goals set of things you want to find in the water. The spider crabs, they can be quite scary actually. They kind of like run at you with their pincers and are a bit aggressive. The only thing that really makes you realise that you've been in the water for like 40 minutes, an hour, is when you get really cold feet. Take forever trying to get out of your wet, heavy equipment. It does feel like such a pain in the backside, and you think, why do I put myself through this? But then when you do look at the photos that you've taken, and you just think it's just all completely so worth it.